All right, good morning, everybody. It is I, Michael Jones. I do a vlog every day called the Rayden Chronicles, where I just talk about the mistakes I make in life, things I do good, stuff I'm having trouble with, things I'm struggling with, stuff that you're probably struggling with, my guilts, my pleasures, and all that good stuff. So we are waking up today, and it's on February 14th, and we are taking the Tesla to the service center in Raleigh. And I just realized it's Valentine's Day and I didn't get my wife a Valentine. Well, I got her something that's in the house, but she don't know anything about it. So I'll have to give it to her when she gets back. But we are on the way to Raleigh to Sumter Boulevard to take the Tesla in, because the subwoofer and the amp in the back does not work, as well as the Bluetooth. I believe it's something up here. The microphone is right there, which is in the light module. So I just I'm hoping that's all one fix. It doesn't add any more to the cost, because it's already costly enough. But we will see. Amber's behind me in the car. It was funny because we know we've had this plan for a while, so she's got to follow me up here so we can get back home. This morning she just gets in my car. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm riding with you. I'm like, how are we getting back? Oh. So we are going to Raleigh. And I'm going to try the full self-driving out, because we just got an update last night on the full self-driving, which I thought was really cool. No other updates, so it just gave us a full self-driving update, which seems to be pretty cool so far. I hope it's gotten better at the green lights. It was having this thing it was doing where it was going to green lights, and it was just like stopping like it was a red light. So I don't know what was going on there, but I think they got this straight with this update. We'll see. But yeah, when you get a Tesla, then you get all excited like you do your phone when you get an update. Well, you know, sometimes you get excited. But yeah, if there's a cool update, then you get an update on your car. So you want to update. You want to see what all the new features are. So it's like a little toy. My boy Philip Benz, he got a. You hear me talking about him sometime up here. He's like my videographer. I'm like, what do you call it? He's not my protege. Yeah, like idol, not in the stalking way, but no, his kids, I told you about him. His kid is he's like early 30s, and he's just amazing on camera as far as cinematography, anything about camera, focusing. He's just stupid, mad, talented. But he sent me a picture yesterday, and he's always helping me. He's always a very cool guy. One of the coolest guys I know, and I don't even know him that well. It's not like we're friends or hang out. But he sent me a picture. It said squat up, and I could tell he was behind the Tesla. I mean, he was behind the wheel of a Tesla. So I was like, dude, you got one. He's like, yep. I was like, if you got a black one, I'm gonna like you 1% less. And damn if he didn't get a black one. So, and he got a 2019. So he's got 1 year newer than me. But my man makes bank. My man does awesome work. He makes serious bank. So he deserves it. I'm glad he's got it, and I have a feeling he's going to enjoy it quite a bit. These cars are just the funnest to drive. They're just so cool. People, they down them all the time, but most of the time the people who down them and all that stuff, they've never driven one. And look, I told you, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've always tried to be honest with you. I had no plan. I never said to myself, like, man, you know what, in the world, we need a less carbon footprint. So we need less of a carbon footprint, so I'm gonna go buy a Tesla. Or I was just like, man, the fumes are bothering me. I'm gonna get a Tesla and save the world. I never had it. Nothing about that made me get a Tesla. Not even about the gas. Like, people, you know, gas is expensive, so I'm gonna get an electric car. I just went and rented one, and when I drove it, I was just like, man, this thing is awesome. I tell people it's like a computer on wheels. It's less like a car, and and it's like a computer on wheels. Except the wheels are very comfortable. So the ride is smooth. Everything about the car, just the steering, and it power steering, like a hydraulic on a car. So the steering just feels easy. It's by wire, I think, which is electric. And I know everybody freaks it. Believe me, I told Philip yesterday, I was like, man, you're gonna be looking at a pistol for that. Don't look at this sign. I was like, you're gonna be looking at a pistol about the 900th time you hear somebody come up to you, because they always do. They say, I'm sorry about that sun over there, guys, but they always say, oh, you like that? You like that Tesla? I say, yeah, it's a cool car, man. You got to buy a battery for it. I had a guy, I was dumping the trash the other day. He was behind me, and I noticed he was hanging around. And usually what it is they seem to have this approach where they're like, I'm gonna start talking to him like I like his Tesla, and then I'm gonna drop the bomb on him about the battery, because I'm pretty sure if he's smart enough to have a job and able to get a Tesla, he probably ain't even thought about the battery. So he was like, well, hey, look at that car there, boy. He's on like this truck, it's just tore apart, primer everywhere, and it's got, paint on it, primer, different shit like that. So he's like, finally, he drops the bomb. He talks to me like, how you like the car? And I tell him some things, about it I don't like. And then he goes, do you got the bomb battery on it? It's like, are you serious? You just sat there and had that conversation with me. Look at that. Holding the sun in my hand. I was like, you seriously gonna have this conversation with me for 30 minutes? And the only reason you wanted to have the conversation is to drop the battery bomb on me, like I didn't know the high voltage batteries in these cars go out. But they go out just like engines go out on cars. They go out just like new engines go out on cars. I got plenty of friends who bought brand new trucks from Chevrolet and Ford and all that, and like 2 weeks later they're having no engine replaced, or having to pay $4,000 for the body to be lifted up so they can get a gas line out of the car. I mean, dude, these cars are to make money. All these cars are built to make money on a maintenance schedule. None of them are made to last. There you go. I got the sun down. I got the sun under control. But yeah, it's no different with a Tesla. Yeah, it's $13,000, but I talked to a mechanic friend of mine that replaced an engine in a Hyundai SUV, and he said it was used like $138,000, and it was, I think he had to charge her, it was like $12,000. So it was right around the cost of an engine, for a car. But the car is not as cool as the Tesla. Like, the car doesn't have all the things the Tesla has. Like, this thing's got so many features. It's unreal. Like, so, I mean, I don't know. I'm totally a Tesla fan. I don't give a shit about Elon Musk. I think he's smart. I don't care anything about him being with Trump and all that stuff. I mean, I'm glad he's not with Joe Biden or Kamala Harris or whatever her name is. But and I'm not into politics, y'all, so don't judge me. I'm just into like looking at people and kind of can judge about what they are. And I don't think Trump's any kind of saint either. I think he's crooked it all off. I think I'd rather have him in there than the opposing team. And I like Elon Musk. I think the guy's a genius, like definitely on the spectrum kind of genius. But he's definitely brought us some cool things, even though he may have some messed up opinions about stuff some people may think. But I don't listen enough because I don't care, because none of that has anything to do with me having his car. I wouldn't care what happened. As long as he won't hurt people or something. So I'm just, I got the car because I like it. I still love it. I bought it. Matter of fact, I hadn't had it a year. February 20, well, won't be this year, but February 28th this year, whatever the last day is, that's the day I got the car last year. So I've had it about a year. And problems. I've had to take it up. Had the converter system, the charging converter system changed, which was like $1,600. I've had to have the tires rotated. I've had to have something else fixed that they fixed under warranty that was wrong with the low voltage system. The battery was giving me like a low voltage error. So I've had that fixed. And then I've taken it to have, what else was it? Oh, I took it to Joe, Amber's mechanic, her friend, and we replaced the lower forward control arms, the lower rear forward control arms on both sides, and the upward side, and the forward ones. So, I mean, I've spent a little money on it, but it is a 2018 car, even though to me, a 2018 car feels like a 2025 car, because all of my cars have always been hoopties and always, you know, like 2005, super old. I've never had a car this new, so to me this car is like the brand newest thing I've ever had. Look at this sun, damn god, it's bright. We are driving right away from it. Today is Friday, so everybody's kind of off work. But when I get back home, I still may try to ball up and make a few cold calls. I talked to the hair salon yesterday. They were really interested to maybe would be interested in the fall. So I'm like, okay. So I gotta get in there, because a lot of people, you know, they'll be like, well, yeah, we're gonna wait right now, we're gonna hold off. But like, you don't need to hold off, because your competitors are not holding off, you know. Like, they're not holding off, they're advertising. So if you're waiting for the right time, as they always say, there's never gonna be a right time. Don't let that fear get you. There's never gonna be a right time. If I'd have waited until it was the right time to leave my full-time job so I could start working, doing video, drone stuff, I would have never left. So, same thing here. People are always competing. But right now, you know, I contacted this hair salon, which is pretty nice. They got a very cool inside, very modern, very eclectic looking inside. So I was thinking, like, man, this place would be the bomb to shoot some videos in. Like, you get some really cool videos. You could do some really upscale video stuff in this. So I'm trying to talk them into that, and I went and searched their competitors, and nobody has got anything on. You know, nobody's doing what I'm talking about doing. So we'll call them. I mean, we'll talk to them, see what they do as far as it goes. As far as the other guys that I've been working with, I've got to completely stop depending on them, even though they say, you know, they're going to do one every month. They've both completely backed out now. You know, they don't want to do any video anymore. I think what happened is they spent a lot of money on videos, the channel, and they did like 7 videos, 12 videos, and the channel didn't blow up and go viral. So I think they think, like, well, it's not doing us any good. But you got to make videos constantly. It isn't about going viral. It's about being present in the audience's eye. Because, you know, it only takes that one call, that one sale, that one real estate sale to get it, you know, to get everything taken care of. Like, to make your big dream happen, or, you know, make a big change in your life. So you got to always be out there putting your business in people's faces, so they always think of you. So you are, like I've mentioned so many times, the Coca-Cola, or the Coca-Cola, and the Band-Aid of bandages, and the Xerox of copying. You know those things by the name brand, because that brand has kicked ass, and that's what you think that is. So that's what you need to do as far as having content out. You need to have content, so when someone says hair, you think of XYZ hair salon. You know, Goldsboro, nice hair, boom. Before you get it out, your mind's already programmed with this. It's not about, oh, well, let's put a video out. Oh, I put one video out, and it got 6 likes instead of 480. So yeah, that's not working. But that's not how it works. So for someone who thinks that, it probably seemed like it wouldn't work, because it won't work like that. But that's what I'm here for. I can guide you all on that. I can guide you through all the marketing and advertising, loopholes and all the stuff you see on YouTube, and what to do and what not to do, and how long to do the video. I can take care of all that for you. I can look after you and make sure that you know that's not part of your research. You do your specialty, and then I'll do mine. So anyway, we'll see what happens about the cold caller when I get back. Also, cross your fingers. My car is a simple fix, and it doesn't cost a lot to get it fixed, especially with work being slow. So, but anyway, happy Valentine's to my wife. I have your present at home. We were just so busy, I didn't get it out this morning, but I'll get it out when we get home. So, I love you. You're the love of my life. Happy Valentine's Day. I couldn't want anything more but you. All right, baby. I love you. World, I love you too. Yeah, bright sun. Good Lord. There you go. World, I love you too. Believe in yourself even if I can't believe in mine. Peace out, y'all.